Hello and welcome back to Deus Machina Demonbane. Behind them are Tiberius's madly wriggling tentacles, scattering foul juices everywhere as they approach. And in front of them, the zombies' intestines burst from their bellies and slither towards Lisa and the others, seizing their legs, while two of Tiberius's own tentacles bind their arms. Get away! No, don't touch me! No! Sister Lisa! Sister Lisa! The children! Oh, damn it! The kids wail, half mad with fear, and the adults try desperately to save them. No matter how hard they struggle, the intestines won't release them. They only wrap tighter and tighter around their bodies. Okay, now, where should I start? Well, I know, if the sister's the main dish, will these cute children be able to whet my appetite? Tiberius approaches, licking his lips as his gaze settles on Alison. His rotten face fills her sight, and he laps at her face with his tongue. I really hate this guy. If this guy doesn't... I'm not kidding, right? At this point, you've got to destroy his grimoire. That logically is the way to kill him. Yeah, I'm willing to bet you destroy that grimoire and he turns into exactly what he is. A corpse. Flat in his face, completely, properly, permanently dead. But if I'm about to have to narrate a sequence of a child being sexually assaulted, I'm giving up. I've decided. You're first, little darling. Oh, I'm going to fuck you so hard in front of the sister and these boys. No, no! Thank God for that timing. As Alison's terror reaches the breaking point, the power inside her explodes, and an invisible force smashes Tiberius' heads backwards, scattering bile and maggots everywhere. However... Pretty good, little girl. Oh, looks like you have some talent. It's too bad. If you'd come to our side, you might have been able to become one of us. But it's too late. You've made me angry. And I don't have much self-control. I'm gonna fuck you to death, you little shit! Tiberius roars, the bones of his face, exposed by Alison's blast, twist in demonic fury. His gaping mouth is like a gate to hell, spewing forth maggots as he howls. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm not... Yeah. Yes, thank you. No! No! Alison, no! Damn you! Alison's psyche is on the brink of collapse, and everyone struggles to help her, but they're unable to free themselves. Stone's eyes fill with tears of bitterness towards his own powerlessness. Despair is upon them. But then, they see it. Huh? Alison stops crying. The sight has entranced her. Wings of light. Oh, maybe she's not. Maybe she's not Metatron. Maybe I was just assuming things. They dance through the air, their pale shine like the wings of an angel. Yes, an angel. Huh? A chill runs up Tiberius' spine. Malice. A shape of overwhelming malice, every particle of it directed at him. It looks down on Tiberius with wholly unsuppressed fury. People are only toys to you, Anticross, yet you continue to play with their lives. You're... As the passage is filled with light. No, I suspect that was Sister Lisa turning into Metatron. They're keeping it vague, but I'm suspecting that's what happened. The command center. The enemy has breached the central block of the base, and all that stands between them and the command center is a thick, massive gate. And suddenly, an opening the size of a man is sliced out of the metal. The heavy slab of steel crashes to the floor. A dark samurai stands in the smoke, his eyes burning with lust for battle. The guards in the command center aim their guns at the samurai, but he moves before they can fire. Zah! Titus streaks between the guards like a bolt of lightning, flashes of silver running through their necks as he passes. In the next instant, the guards' heads pop free, leaving their torsos standing motionless. Heads! The heads! Untouched by the blood, Titus points the tip of his katana straight at Winfield. I have been tasked with the destruction of his command center. But no matter. Warrior Winfield, I, Titus, have come to settle our score. More guards gather, forming a wall in Titus's path, but Winfield pushes them aside and steps forward to face the Dark Samurai. Winfield! He has named me as his opponent. Etiquette dictates that I respond. Winfield loosens his tie and takes his fighting pose. Titus readies his twin swords. Everyone in the command center watches in silence, unable to interfere. I thank you, warrior Winfield. Let us begin! Just as Titus is about to charge, Winfield moves first. Before Titus can take a single step, the distance between them has already been eliminated. What? Shoot! A flurry of punches tears into Titus, followed by a body blow finisher that sends him flying across the room. Not enough. Titus turns in midair and plants his feet on the wall, on which he leaps, or rather flies, towards the ceiling. Using the vacuum tube-covered ceiling as a second springboard, he strikes at Winfield from directly overhead. Winfield backsteps, and the blade just grazes the tip of his nose. Titus continues his attack. Ha! The instant he lands, he leaps towards the retreating Winfield, slashing upwards towards the jaw. Winfield dodges by swaying back. The third strike comes. While still in midair, Titus spins his body, bringing the other katana against the off-balance Winfield. Ha! Realizing that he can't dodge, Winfield counters with an uppercut. His fist catches the katana on the flat of the blade, smashing it out of Titus's hand. They hear the sword hit the floor with a metallic sound. You're mine! The fourth strike. Having continued his spin, Titus has his remaining sword already in position. The blade slices through the air, coming straight for Winfield's head. Winfield! As Rory screams, sparks fly from Winfield's face. What? Titus roars with shock. The blade that should have lopped off the top of Winfield's head has been stopped. For an instant, no one knows what has happened. Soon, understanding sets in, further stunning everyone present, and Titus' surprise makes him vulnerable. Seizing the chance, Winfield unleashes a left straight. Titus makes a split-second decision and lets go of his katana. He leaps back, barely avoiding Winfield's fist. After getting enough range, Titus speaks with awe. You stopped your strike with my teeth? Terrifying. Indeed, Winfield has caught Titus' katana between his teeth. You know what, that's the kind of anime bollocks that I actually like. It's completely insane, it's completely ridiculous, but it's really goddamn cool. Winfield tosses the sword aside with a twist of his head, then grins bodily, cracking his jaw as though resetting his teeth. That was inelegant. I must apologise for my unseemly conduct. I don't think that's the problem. So what now? You have lost your weapons. Sonia's comment goes unnoticed as the face-off continues, and after a brief, stunned silence, Titus replies by opening his hands. Bursting through the skin, blades emerge from the palms of his hands. In the blink of an eye, they've grown into full katana. Titus readies his two new swords as though it were nothing out of the ordinary. Winfield watches all this with an exasperated shrug of the shoulders. This sort of outrageousness is why sorcerers are so troublesome. I don't think you're in any position to say that. Rory rubs her forehead in disbelief, feeling her anxiety dissipate. The two warriors glare at each other, each trying to determine how the other will strike. All of their will is devoted to predicting the next exchange. Their battle auras gather and collide, filling the air with tension. The air cackles with imminent danger. Winfield, however, suddenly smiles. Winfield lowers his stance, letting all tension drain from his body. His arms hang limply at his sides, and his fierce battle aura fades to nothing. For an instant, Titus' face twists in anger. You insult me? No, this is a null stance. He soon realizes the truth. This is another battle technique. By taking no stance, erasing his battle aura, the warrior can make his next action impossible to predict. The ultimate stance, one that only a true master of martial arts can attain. Think that those in this country who would use such a strategy. Interesting. I accept your challenge. Titus' aura burns cold and sharp. The immense force of his will proves too much for one of the observers. Makoto catches Sonia as she nearly faints from the pressure. Are you alright? Yeah, Thanks. Rory watches bravely, struggling to keep her will intact. Titus's battle aura shapes itself into a lethal weapon, and suddenly, it is unleashed. Your head is mine! His blades and feet move at an impossible speed. Winfield remains perfectly still as... Ultimate technique. Whole rest. Silence. Yeah! Tiberius's body smashes through the wall. A white shape follows close behind. The two have now moved to a different passage, one of the many that connect the underground facilities. A flash of light relieves Tiberius of an arm. He tries to seize his enemy with his tentacles, but the light flashes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, slicing every tentacle to pieces. And as the severed tentacles flop wildly on the floor, Tiberius shouts the angel's name in hatred. Metatron! She points a shining sword at Tiberius, her eyes burning with fury beneath the expressionless mask. Metatron, the warrior angel, armored in white. It was you! Just as Tiberius had cornered Lisa and the others, Metatron suddenly appeared. She used her beam saber to free everyone from the tentacles, blasting away the zombies with her cannon, and sent Tiberius flying through the wall. The insane clown grinds his exposed teeth beneath his cracked mask. How annoying! Oh, I really don't like you. He merges his writhing intestines into a thick spear of flesh, which he thrusts at Metatron. Metatron dashes forward to close the range, and the mass of tentacles misses its target, digging vainly into the floor. The white shape is already right in front of Tiberius, with its blade of light poised to strike. Yeah! The beam saber enters his shoulder, cutting diagonally through his heart before emerging on the side of his belly. The disgusting feeling of ripping through soft, rotten flesh travels up the saber. Metatron raises her left arm, which is transformed into a Gatling gun, and unleashes it on the halves of Tiberius' body. The beam fire reduces Tiberius to unrecognizable chunks of meat. However, your combat abilities are pretty impressive, just as you'd expect from one of the successes of the Moonchild project. The scattered flesh rapidly knits together, his guts, bones, muscles and skin regenerating, like a video on rewind. Tiberius laughs as blood and maggots pouring from the tattered lump of flesh that is his face. Metatron is unfazed by the horrible restoration. If it's not enough to kill you, I'll just have to annihilate you utterly. Transforming her right arm into a beam cannon, Metatron fires a ball of ultra-hot energy at Tiberius. Tiberius leaps over the beam with the grace of an acrobat, and the light merely eats a gaping hole out of the tunnel. Now Tiberius is hanging upside down from the ceiling by his tentacles. Oh, scary, scary. Well, it looks like I'm at a disadvantage here. As much as it burns me, I'm going to have to withdraw. Wait! Sure, you should be worrying about me, Metatron, dearest. Right now, Claudius is having his way with your precious Kuru. Shadow spreads across the ceiling. It sucks Tiberius in, and he vanishes from sight. Only his laughter remains. See you later, Metatron. Let's meet again. Damn you! Just as Claudius is about to finish me with his kendama, the floor under his feet suddenly explodes. What the... Ah! From the shattered floor erupts a giant black coffin, which catches Claudius under the chin and sends him flying. Elsa cries out to the coffin, Spell cannon! Dig me no grave! The coffin breaks apart, revealing Elsa's enormous magic cannon. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. She reaches out her hand and the weapon flies into her grasp. She brings the mighty cannon to bear on Claudius. Fire! The cannon roars, spinning a crackling ball of crushing mass and explosive energy at Claudius. Ah! Claudius throws up a barrier of wind so fast that I can clearly see it form. But the cannon blast penetrates the barrier and scores a direct hit. Ah! The explosion sends Claudius bouncing across the floor. Pressing the advantage, Elsa keeps firing. Robo! Ah! The recoil of each shot pushes Elsa backwards. Claudius disappears into the flame and light of the endless explosions. Right, well, he's clearly not actually going to be dead because it takes insane amounts of firepower to kill anybody in this game, but that to me is an excellent point to end this part, so thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next.